Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. Today we are going to review Flight 74 VR, a game released out in early access on June 17th, 2021 by developer TAS Systems Corporation. It's available for the Oculus Rift. It normally retails for $15. It's currently on a Steam sale, 75% off, less than $4, $3.74 to be precise. I got a free Steam key through the Steam Creator Connect program to review this game. I tested this game out on the Oculus Quest 2 using the Oculus Link cable. Flight 74 VR is described by the developer as a VR flight simulator. I'm not sure I agree with that. This game to me falls more on the arcade side of things, but it's definitely not full arcade, so it's definitely up for debate. Either way, I did enjoy playing this game, and this game does have a single player story campaign, and it's got a crazy premise. Basically, you're running missions for a South American drug cartel by force or under duress at the very least. There's currently 6 different missions. They're all fully voiced, and the voice actors here did a great job. I was really surprised since this title is budget priced. I was expecting maybe the voiceovers to not be there or to be very poor. In this case, it's very well done and the story is interesting. If nothing else, the story is a crazy premise, but it makes these story missions a lot more fun to do. There's also a free flight mode where you're able to fly around the island. However, I did not find that to be as fun as the story campaign. It took me approximately 90 minutes to complete the story campaign, and I could see it taking anywhere from 1 hour to 3 hours for most people. Just depending on your skill level, you may have to repeat some levels more than a few times. I know I did, and for most missions you will be starting at the very beginning unless there is a checkpoint that you reach. But the checkpoints in this game tend not to be very generous. Flight 74 is running on the Unity engine. On my RTX 3080, I was getting steady 90 frames per second for the most part, with only a few frame rate drops here and there. I did not experience any serious issues or bugs, although there were times where I failed a mission and the mission did not automatically restart. Luckily, you are able to get into the menu and restart the mission or go back to main menu. You do have some graphical settings in this game. Now, I was able to change the render scale in this game. The menu says that the render scale automatically adjusts to your rig, but I found that I had to manually change it myself. You can also change stuff like how much foliage you want or what the view distance you want is, along with whether you want full textures or not, and whether you want dynamic shadows on or off. And I pretty much had everything on max except for the draw distance and foliage and tree density. And again, my performance was mostly just fine. As far as visuals, I think the inside, the cockpit of the plane looks the best here. It's a nice model, but you only have this one model airplane. I'm not sure what model it's based on, so I don't think it's super realistic. Several of the instrument panels do work, but several others do not, and they are just there for decorative purposes. And you do have like a head gaze base marker that you can hover over the instrument panel and it will tell you what that panel does. Now, as far as the map, the background visuals for this game, they're obviously not the best. The water looks okay, but it does seem to shimmer maybe a little bit too much, and the foliage looks okay, but again, it doesn't look very realistic, and just a lot of the ground terrain looks a little muddy and not very high quality textures there. However, there is moving traffic and such, so that is something that's not usually there in a lot of VR flight simulators. So the net effect is that a lot of the scenery just doesn't look great. I also think the sounds here are not very good, but I will say they are kind of decent for this budget price. While they don't add to the experience, I also don't think they detract from the experience itself. But like I said earlier, I did enjoy the quality of the voiceovers here. Very unexpected surprise. Probably my biggest criticism of this experience are the VR interactions. They need to be more smoothed and polished while trying to push a lot of the levers or the buttons to get the plane going, and even handling the yoke of the plane seemed a bit unresponsive, and I did not like how you had to push both grab and trigger in order to control the yoke, the joystick of the plane. However, despite my criticisms, at this sale price, this game is an absolute steal for under $4, and I highly recommend it. And I'm gonna do something I rarely do, which is give both a sale price rating and a normal price rating at at this sale price of under $4. This is an absolute steal, and I give it an 8 out of 10. At the normal price, I would give it a 7 out of 10. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. If you enjoyed my review, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a wonderful day and enjoy the rest of the video.
You have proved yourself to the cartel, and I will keep my word. You can move freely around the island without fear. You will be protected. But I warn you, if you try to run, you will be running straight to your grave, cabron. This island is your home now. Welcome to the family, American. I will no doubt be calling on you soon enough.